I was going to take a quick look back, and I don't know if we're going to have quite time to do it justice, but I just wanted to mention the fact that Tommy Robinson's still sitting in jail in the United Kingdom. And again, for a little bit of color commentary, they just let an 80-year-old who has abused many girls and a boy over years going back 1950s and 1960s. He was in prison for it back then. Well, they've just essentially convicted him again, but they can't convict him because he has dementia. Now, those of us who know people with dementia, there's a whole range of dementia, but apparently because he has dementia, he's not competent to stand trial. And so you know what the judge said? The judge said you could just walk right out of court today, even though this man was taking advantage of children even just a few years ago. And they know about it just because he has dementia. And he got to walk out of court. And you know what the families were saying? Judge, what's the point? And I have to agree with them. What's the point, United Kingdom, of your laws? But, you know, I just want to keep going here just for a moment because this is not just a one-off thing with England. I mean, we've got another story, and these are stories coming out within the last 2 weeks, okay? So this is not me digging for old stuff. This is front page news in England right now. Former mayor of a town there, mayor of Godalming, I don't even know if that's the way you say it, but Godalming looks about right, has been jailed for 9 years for conducting a 3-year abusive relationship with a girl that started when she was 13. And, of course, when he was arrested, he challenged the police and said, "Don't you know who I am? I'm the mayor." Well, he's been sentenced to 9 years. Now, I don't know. To me, 13-year-old girl, I mean, I think in America the sentence would be mid-20s, maybe 30 years, okay? 9 years, and guess what? He's going to have to serve, the judge told him, you're going to have to serve at least half of that. What a joke they are in the UK. So 4.5 years for what he did, and yet Tommy Robinson, for filming outside in public of a public proceeding, he gets 13 months. And they're going to make him serve every single minute of it. And they'll probably try to put him in the Muslim prison like they have to see, well, you just never know what could happen.
Well, they had a town hall meeting with Mayor Sadiq Khan, and they were really going after him. A lot of the citizens were going after him for Tommy Robinson being jailed. But I have to ask you this question, Morgan. So we have these two stories that you just cited. Those are both recent stories of light sentencing or no sentencing for pedophiles. Is there why does that take place there?
It's a great question. I do not know the answer to it. I think it takes place because the people don't stand up and demand that something different take place, which I think would be what would be happening over here. So, it's highly offensive to me that is the sentence given down for that kind of crime. And I can't explain it except to say that, Britain itself is approaching becoming a failed state, it looks like to me.